An anti-gun candidate for Congress pepper sprays himself to promote gun control. A credit card company refuses to process payments for gun transactions. And FPC scores big victories for 2A freedom. These stories and more on This Week in Gun Rights. Leading off this week is a story about a campaign ad for an anti-gunner running for Congress in Colorado. In the ad, Democrat Levi Tilleman makes a passionate plea for arming teachers with pepper spray. Yeah, dumb, I know. But what makes the story funny is just how far Tilleman is willing to go to stand by his proposal.
Trust me, this will stop anyone in their tracks. It's incredibly painful, and now I just can't see anything. Wow, that's intense.
The best part though, this moron has a PhD. He is what I would like to call educated into imbecility.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
A Delaware bill that would have banned so-called assault weapons is officially dead. Senate Bill 163 seemed like it might pass until it came up short by one single vote in the Senate Judiciary Committee. This should serve as a cautionary tale for anti-gun politicians. You may think that you have an anti-gun bill in the bag, but there's always room for something to go hilariously wrong.
This time I'm gonna kick that football clear to the moon!
Actress Jodie Foster said that she'd be more comfortable with robots having guns than people. Now, she made the comment in an interview promoting her latest movie, Hotel Artemis, which happens to be about gun-free zones. Anyway, Foster thinks that people shouldn't have guns because they have emotions. So, instead, we should give deadly weapons to unfeeling machines. Man, it's almost like she's never seen a movie before. Because if she had, she would know that policing people with armed robots never really works out.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr. Kenny.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
The American Medical Association has endorsed a whole new slew of anti-gun bills this week. The country's largest group of doctors argue that gun control is needed because firearms cause too many deaths. Which is interesting because while 33,000 deaths per year are gun-related, with about 2/3 being suicides, over 250,000 deaths a year are the result of medical malpractice. Maybe the AMA should spend their time advocating for a ban on doctors.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
Now, if something should go wrong, let's not get the law involved. One hand washes the other. Oh, that reminds me. These gloves came free with my toilet brush. What the hell is that?
Intuit, the company behind TurboTax and QuickBooks, has stopped processing credit card payments for gun purchases. People all over the country have reported declined transactions for firearms and even some products that don't even involve guns, like Pro 2A coffee mugs and t-shirts. In one case, Intuit refunded customers money for sales at an Arizona firearm training facility for services that have already been rendered. And although Intuit did compensate the facility for its loss of revenue, the damage had already been done. If anything, Intuit is proving that
you fuck people out of money and get away with it. You can't talk to me like that. You fat Irish prick. You put my fucking money to sleep. You go get my money or I'll put your fucking brain to sleep.
Finally, FPC is pleased to announce that we've scored 3 more wins for 2A freedom in California. We struck down the 1 in 30 requirement of Senate Bill 1100, effectively ending gun rationing, and we outright beat Assembly Bill 1927, which would have allowed people to fraudulently add your name to a do not sell list. Finally, we got California Attorney General Becerra to finally stop enforcing DOJ's underground anti-gun regulation. These victories are a resounding win for freedom in a state that seems to despise liberty. So, you'll have to forgive us if we seem a little bit excited about the whole thing.
We're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
Well, that's it for This Week in Gun Rights. I'm Craig DeLuz with the Firearms Policy Coalition. You folks have fun, stay safe, and stay free.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.